Welcome to my garden. I'm Michelle and I garden in zone 6A, and I'm giving you an update on the garden that I've been trying to get rid of the creeping buttercup, and I'm going to show you what I've done. So what I purchased for the garden is a yarrow called Sassy Summer Taffy. It grows 26 to 32 inches in height, 22 to 26 inches wide. It takes full sun, zone 3 to 8, blooms early to late summer, and it's great for the pollinators. There. Isn't that beautiful? I love the way it fades. The next plant that I put in here, I grew from cuttings, is the Walker's Low Catmint, and that will get quite a bit bigger and fill in the front and spill over. And then I've got a beautiful purple bee balm. I'll put the name up on the screen, I can't remember it. I got Peter Cottontail yarrow, and I just love it. And then I did end up getting this coneflower called Echinacea Sunset Salmon. And I decided to get one that wasn't in flower because I want it to flower in my garden. And then I have pearl yarrow that I started from seed, and I put them in along the front of the borders too. You can kind of see them. And then finished it up with that yarrow. It's the same taffy one. And I think it's just beautiful. I love the deep color. I worked hard and got this area weeded and mulched, and I got some new plants put in. This echinacea is called Double Scoop Strawberry. It grows 56 to 61 centimeters, the same wide, hardiness down to minus 34 degrees Celsius. And it blooms late spring through summer. And I did put in crocosmia that I grew from bulbs, and it's a yellow alyssum that I grew from seed. This one didn't have a tag, and I'm not sure the name of it. I got them at the Home Depot, and it's another coneflower that I just think is beautiful. These coneflowers I started from seed. They're a mixture. I'm not sure what the variety is. I think it was just a mixture. And then this Speedwell. I can't remember the name. If I find the tag, I'll put it up. And then I did put more of the yellow alyssum and this blazing summer Avons. And let me read it for you. It grows 24 inches high, more than 4 hours a day, zone 5 to 7, late spring into midsummer. And I'm letting it go to seed because I want to collect the seeds and maybe try and start them from seed. And it's a beautiful red color. It's just amazing. And then I got this for Mother's Day. It's a rose lily. And it grows, it doesn't tell you how high. Full to part sun. Well, doesn't tell you how high it gets. Anyways, this garden is in is in bloom. The garden is in bloom right now, and I'm just I'm just waiting for the other plants to come in. The bee balm, I just love bee balm, and I'm waiting for them to bloom. I love the color of this, and I can't remember what it's called. I'll look it up, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it really draws your eye. And I think I'm really attracted to the brighter colors this year. This is the other side of the Mother's Day garden. It's like a big triangle. And there's quite a few things that are some of my favorites. And look at that. That for sure is a pollinator magnet, and it's a penstemon. And I did have a whole bunch of daisies in here, and they didn't come back this year. I only have one. Here's the view of the pathway in front of the porch. There's the climbing clematis, fall blooming. And there's the steps going down, and the hydrangeas are really billowing out onto it, and it's so romantic. Oh, the daylily hill is getting ready to put on her star performance of the year. So from about here, this way is all named cultivars. And from this way is ones that I grew from seed. And the seed ones look like they're a lot earlier than the name ones. Isn't that beautiful? I got the seeds online at the daylily auction. And almost everything in this garden I've grown from seed. Isn't that beautiful? for 10 days and I came back and the daylily hill has tons of weeds and it was too late to get into it because the heads were already forming and I didn't want to break off the heads of the daylilies. So this year looks like we're going to have a lot of fall asters in here and goldenrod, which is okay. I mean, the bees need the food, but look at that gorgeous bloom. I haven't really thought of registering these. I could. I wrote all the names down and I have a garden map of each one. But I do need to get in here and take care of the weeds. That's one of my favorites too. The color is gorgeous. So next year, our plans for this area is to smother it with cardboard and mulch, and we're going to be putting all sorts of hydrangeas in here, and it's all going to be just Annabelle, and I'm going to start propagating them and filling in the hole, and then that will be a nice way to enter our house with all the hydrangeas. I wanted to record this before they go out of flower. Aren't they beautiful? I grew these from seed. I think they're Pacific Giant. I think everything in here I grew from seed except this daylily. Oh, look how beautiful and tall this is this year. I don't know. I think in this garden things take 4 or 5 years to mature. Oh, what a beautiful view. Wouldn't that be a nice painting? That's false sunflower. This is a coneflower. And then the delphiniums, backed up by my beautiful maple tree. This is Westerland. It is a climbing rose, or so it said it was, and I had it on the front of the house and it hated it there. And out here by the bird bath, it's doing quite well. All the other roses lost all their flowers with the big rain that we had. But there's Westerland. What a beauty. The plum tree is loaded with plums and it's infested with black knot. We have, we keep cutting it out. It keeps coming back. And we're at a point where we don't care anymore. And then this year it bloomed profusely and has tons of plums. And they're beautiful, tasty yellow plums. And I know I'm going to have my friends over when they're ready and they can take some home and have their own plums to eat. It's so magical under the plum tree. All the branches hanging down. This is my next project. I'll be weeding, deadheading. I feel this year I'm kind of behind. I don't know why, but the fibromyalgia and my arthritis have been really bad this year, and I think it's just the weather. But let's just enjoy what's here. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's called Humongosaurus. And this one, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's so beautiful. I trimmed up the Magnolia and I just took the bottoms off, and I've got to get in there better. I just wasn't thinking properly, just so I could get under here with the lawnmower. It's funny, I edged all this last year and you can't even tell. Anyways, there's a beautiful coneflower. Look at that one. Isn't that cool? Now all the bee balm I've started from seed, and I'm getting to see it for the first time. And I am in love with this pink color. It's almost like a pink, like a bubblegum pink. There's one. That's gorgeous. And my calycanthus shrub is amazing. When I saw it at the garden center, I think it was about 8 years ago, and it was in bloom, and I couldn't believe that it was hardy to this area, and I really didn't believe them, but I'm a believer. It is amazing. It almost looks tropical. Look at it. This is the best year it's ever had, and I don't know if it was because it was a mild winter and a wet winter. I don't know. This is my Incredible, and I started it from a cutting because it had fallen over and rooted in, so I moved it down here about 5 years ago, and it's finally looking like a plant. The mother died. The mother plant died. That's the Lady of Shalott. And this one I'm not sure what it's called. And there's my Royal Bonica, and I have a hedge of it that goes along the top of the hill. And it's just starting to come into bloom. But I really think it adds a beautiful color to the garden. Now don't look at the weeds because, like I said, my fibromyalgia has been out of control and I just don't have the energy. And it's me who does it. I don't have anyone to help me. My husband helps plant, but that's about it. Oh, and he does the whippersnipping. Here's my front steps. I will be taking out that yarrow. I can't stand white yarrow. I know it's not very nice, but anyways. Started that from seed. Eryngium. I think it's blue glitter. And I really do need to get in here and weed this up. And that will be soon. Here is our bucket garden this year. It's got the tomatoes in it that I started from seed, and they're finally starting to catch on and grow. And I have some flowers. So I'm going to have some tomatoes. These are all slicers, and the front ones are cherry tomatoes. And they're taking their time. Finally, we're getting heat. I've got butter baby squash and some strawberries that my daughter wanted. And I had to put the chicken wire around it because the robins were coming and eating them. So I'm hoping to get a good feed of strawberries and some tomatoes for sure for bacon and tomato sandwiches. Nothing better. Here's an update on the Floral Meadow of the plants that we put in. The iris are done, and they've gone to seed. The veronicastrum, it's coming along. You see the pretty flowers. So these are all for the pollinators, which I have 6 colonies of pollinators, the honeybees. it's just so beautiful to come up every day and see the different things that are starting to bloom, like the bee balm here that I took cuttings, and it's really going good. Black-eyed Susan is almost in bloom. We've been getting a lot of rain, which has been helping. That's a loosestrife. I got it at a garden club sale and I can't remember the name of it. I grew that from seed. Actually, almost all of this I grew from seed, or got it at garden club plant sales. There's some rudbeckia from seed. I'm hoping it's just putting on roots. And I did get some teasel at the garden club sale. And I think it's gonna have a seed head this year. I want this area to be really wild. For a first year of letting it go and planting some perennials and trying to rewild this area, I think it's doing quite well. As I walk this way, you'll see that there are flowers planted in here. They're just babies. And next year, or maybe the year after, they'll really come into their own. I've had to put stakes in so that I don't cut the grass on the new plants. I have lamb's ear. It just seems to be setting roots, so I'm hoping that it does okay. Everything else is just sort of there. There's more milkweed. This is a white agastache. A friend gave it to me. And here is some milkweed. I think it's really neat to see what grows in that was in the grass already, all the wildflowers. These daylilies are Stella d'Oro, and I had dug them up last fall and I was sick and tired of them. I wanted room for other things, and then I just sort of threw them in a pile and they lived, and I thought, well, then they deserve to live out here. So we dug them up again and brought them out here. There's the black-eyed Susans that I started from seed and put in a big patch, and it looks like they've almost doubled in size. Like each plant was one little branch or stem, but now it seems to be 3 or 4 each one. It's going to make a good show. And that is a prairie coneflower. Got that from a friend. This is red valerian that I started from seed. And that patch will grow. I just want to admire this little bridge that my husband made me so I can go over it on the lawn tractor without falling into the swale that was put in for drainage. And it's running. Well, thanks for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a little catch up, this and that, and what's going on in some parts of the garden that I've started filming. Anyways, have a nice day. Bye. Well, girls, say goodbye.